So thank you very much for inviting the Bank of Tanzania to this wonderful, uh, you know, conference by Standard Bank. I don't know how many minutes I have, but allow me to give you a bit of macroeconomic indicators of Tanzania. By the way, for those people who don't know where Tanzania is, we are close to Kenya. And my brother Otieno, when he was mentioning about railway, I think he forgot to talk about Tanzania. Yeah, but speaking of the railway, for example, I don't know, in Africa, we are implementing a 2,000 kilometers of standard gauge railway. This is Tanzania. I'm repeating, 2,000 kilometers. And we are only halfway. So, a lot of opportunities. Now, coming back to because I'm, from Central Bank, I think you would want to hear, what are we doing in the macroeconomic picture? Well, I think you know the numbers. We are growing at currently at 5.4. This was our last year, annualized growth. This year, we project 6%. And mind you, this is not our trend growth. Actually, our trend growth is 7%. And we look forward to that. Our inflation is, I don't know, I'm told, I think we are one of the best in the world. It's 3.1, 3.2%, this inflation. Our current account, guess the number, I think you know it. It's also very good, less than 3%, 2.7. So, we've been talking of debt to GDP, debt to GDP. Even with this massive public investment we are taking, our debt to GDP is 41% of GDP. So you see, we still have a buffer. So please come to Tanzania. Yeah, so I will go on and on, but really, I think you have been following our president, Her Excellency President Samia Suluhu Hassan. I think confidently, I would say she's pro-private sector growth, economic growth. She's advocate of private sector-led growth. So she has been pushing us in the, in the civil service, as technocrats, to make sure that we don't really let her down. We have to push this, dream she has. You remember, I think you also participated in January. We had, this big summit, energy summit, Mission 300, She's a champion of cooking clean energy, So we had this, benefit of, hosting that a big project. So, what are we really doing? Of course, our vision 2025 is ending this year, so we are preparing another 2025 years, 2050 years, where we want to position Tanzania into a more upper middle income. I know South Africa, you're already there. So we have this big dream, but as a country, we know we cannot do it alone. We have to go, with the private sector. So really, a lot of opportunities, if I may tell you that, be it in manufacturing, in agriculture, construction, you name it, energy. Yeah, please come. Solar energy, wind energy, you name it. We have plenty of sun in Tanzania. And the wind too. You see, I know South Africa is big, but Tanzania is also big, physically. Yeah? You combine Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, then, Tanzania is still big. So please come. My brother Otieno can testify this. So really we have a lot of opportunities for private sector to work in, and what the government is doing in terms of infrastructure. Now we have a PPP center, I hope you have been also following this. We are now, we have floated a tender, from in between, from Dar es Salaam to Morogoro. So this will start from somewhere in Chalinze, where our fourth president comes, President Kikwete, to Morogoro, close to, 200 kilometers. This is looking for you guys, yeah? PPP, Roto, So we have a lot. On food security, again, would want to see farms, big farms. By the way, I don't know if you know, in terms of cashew nuts, maybe you know Ivory Coast, Nigeria. If you Google there, you'll find actually compete with those two. Cashew, I think we all know cashew, But Tanzanian cashew has the best aroma in the world. But all these years, we have been, our farms have been, traditional. So please come, so that, you join us and you get money, you invest and get money, and us, we also get some, our people, young people, get employment and everything. So we have a lot. You have heard of port modernization. All this, the new Bagamoyo port, it wants you, So all these projects are ready. please, I know my time is up, but we have our wonderful Tanzania Investment Center, which, is very active now, very robust. You can just, Google and you'll see Tanzania Investment Center. If you want any fiscal incentives, you'll get them there. So once again, maybe I would want more time, but I think we have tomorrow, the bilateral one. So thank you very much.